I want to take you back to this because Jen's right, she did have to drag me pretty much kicking and screaming into network marketing, even though I couldn't pay my bills and we were redrawing from our mortgage every month, even though I had 2 jobs and 2 kids under the age of 3, even though my husband also had 2 jobs and we basically there was no wifey time, which took a lot of pressure off. But there was also no co-parenting. We were a tag team. But even with all this going on, I still couldn't open my mind because the things that I thought I knew about network marketing were looming so large in my head that I was standing right in my own way. Because my premise to you today is that the things that we find yucky, icky, stinky about network marketing are old school network marketing techniques. So my job today was to come up with 12 truths, and I could make them about anything, which is pretty awesome. I chose them to make them about network marketing, which is convenient since we're all here. And I want to give you 12 truths for the new skill network marketer. Because I think when we treat our profession as a profession and we behave as who we are rather than who we think we should be, we leave all of those yuck kind of things behind. You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid. So old school thinking about this is total immersion, blind face, that cult-like behaviour that has people running and screaming for the hills, yes? And I'm going to say that that is a choice, and there are some things that we have done. Now, like Martine, I've done some of these things because I thought that's what I needed to do in order to be successful. There's also a whole heap of stuff that I haven't done as we go through these things because I couldn't bring myself to do it, and so I did nothing. And how fast do you think you grow a business when you do nothing? So I needed to find a new way to do things. So, Lingo. This is one of the things that makes it sound like we've drunk the Kool-Aid, right? So what are some of the words that as network marketers we use that the rest of the world looks at us and says, you're a dick? What are you talking about? What are the words that we're using when and in this room, we can use those words because we all know what we mean. But when you put stuff like that on your Facebook or in your conversations with people who aren't exposed to network marketing, you just look like a weirdo. Now, there's nothing wrong with being weird. I am a weirdo. But it can impact the way people receive our message, and sometimes they can't receive it at all. So yell out for me some of the lingo that we use that makes us sound like we are not professionals and we're from somewhere else. Ground floor opportunity, awesome. Sponsored, upline, downline, prospect, lovely. What about three-way call? Now in business, what would you call a three-way call? A teleconference or a web conference. Why can't we use a professional term that doesn't make us seem strange? Who's ever heard any other profession call themselves publicly a 6 or 7 figure income earner? Weird. Now, personally, I love being a multiple 6-figure income earner. Fantastic. But if I want to, which I don't tend to, talk about my income somewhere else on my Facebook, let's just say that I was the person that wants to do that. If I say 6-figure income earner, people are going to be like, what are you talking about? So even if I wanted to convey that message, how do I do it with lingo that the public doesn't understand?